let me show you my creative process. I usually start with lyrics, and then I'll go and tune out on the piano, think through the accompaniment. And then with the magic of computer cables, I'll plug the piano into the computer and start to add percussion and different accompaniment parts. As an example, my friend Tom sends me a note and says that he had some ideas and put down some words. Let's take a look. In my mind, there's a conversation calling. You're calling out, but I hear a tree of falling. It's true, I step back. I'm losing a part of me. It is true when I just step back. I'm losing my connection to you. So I look through these lyrics, and I'm looking for something that can be the chorus, that can be the refrain. I'm looking for something that sounds or feels like it could start to be a verse. I'm also trying to understand the arc of the words and the message to inspire music. I go to the piano, and here's what I come up with as a first draft. In my mind, there's a conversation calling. You're calling out, but I hear a tree of fallen. I'm afraid that I'm losing part of me, so I just step back. A tree falls with no sound in my head, crashing down so loud the noise makes me feel dread. So I pause to take a look inside my head. I just step back. Okay. The next part is to simplify the lyrics. And now I already have the beginning of a chord progression and a melody that's in my head, not in my mind. And this is the second draft of the lyrics. And already I'm trying to cut down the number of words and make sure that the beats line up. Then I go back, and at this point, I'll reach out to a collaborator who has a better singing voice. And this is that version, and Mike is a collaborator musician up in New York. There is a drum track as well, and I've added bass and a harp.
In my mind, I can hear voices calling. You reach out, but I still feel like I'm falling. And I think I might be losing my mind, so I take a step back. A tree falls, but I don't hear the sound. Still, something makes me turn around. And I realize that it's all in my head. I just step back. In my mind, I can hear someone is calling.
So I'll stop there. It goes through several cycles, but at each iteration, trimming and tightening the lyrics and having the music align. I want to show you one different approach. And in this case, what I'll show you is starting with the music first. And you can see on the screen, I start with the drum track. I have to choose the time signature, the pace, how fast the song is. Then I'll add piano. And in this case, I went back a second time to add a bass track. And that's as far as I've gone with this song. But here's just a taste of this song. That's for the verse, and now I'll move into a chorus or a refrain. And I'll stop there. I hope that gives you just a beginning of an idea of two ways to approach composing music.